Welcome back to my another video. Have you ever seen error like 404 not found, 500 internal server error, or 200 OK, and wondered what they actually mean? In this video, you will learn HTTP status codes in the simplest way possible with a definition, how they work, and real world examples. Whether you are a beginner, developer, student, or tech enthusiast, this cheat sheet will help you understand the language of the web. Let's dive into the world of HTTP status code. First, I open my PDF. Here, cheat sheets for HTTP status. First, here, what it is: standard response codes from web server, and second, how it works. Client makes a request, server responds with a code. Example: category, status code, definitions, how it works. Example: so first here, one XX informational, the request was received, continuing process. And here, 100, 101, 102, continue switching protocols processing. Uh, Server received request headers, client should send the body. And 101, server switches protocols as a request by client, and server has received and is processed the request. This four is 102. And how it work. For 100, client asks permission to send large request body. Example: uploading a large file. For 101, clients want to switch from HTTP to WebSocket. For example, real-time chat connection. For 102, it means processing. Server is processing a complex request. And example, for this example, long running web request. And here, 2xx means success. Here are some includes 200, 201, 202, 204, and 206. The request has successfully received, understood, and accepted. 200 means OK. Request successfully response contains data. And how it works: standard successfully get request. And for example, loading a web page successfully. This is the example. And 201, fork created. When a request successfully, new resources created. A new resources is created on the server, creating a new user account. This is the example. And you can see here 202 accepted, request accepted, processing will continue. And how it works: request is accepted when user send request, then accepted, then asynchronous processing. For example, form submitted will be processed later, when users will fill up the form and submit. After submitted, will be processed later. 204, no content. Request successfully, no content to return. How it works: request successfully but nothing to return. Example, deleting a resource successfully. Uh, for example, when your Facebook account you want to delete uh, all resources, that means 204 no content and 206 partial content. Partial content is returned range request for part of our resources uh, and resuming a download. When user download videos and pause the then again resumes, that means 206 partial content. And 3xx redirections, further action needs to be taken to complete the request. In this 30 301 202 303 304 307 308 300 means move it permanently. And definitions here, resources permanently move it to new URL. How it work? URL has changed permanently. Old page move it to new URL. 202 found, move it temporarily. Resources temporarily move it to new URL. How it works? Temporarily redirect. Maintenance page redirect. And 303 see other. See another URL for the response. After from submission, redirect to another page. Then, for example, post redirect get pattern. 304 means not modified. Use caches version. Browser caches is still valid. Loading cached web page, for example, 307 temporary redirect. Method must not change. Same as 302 but keeps HTTP methods. Temporary redirect. In this example, post stay post. मतलब post stays post means post stays post. 308 permanent redirect. Method must not change. Same as 301 but keeps HTTP method. Permanent redirect. Post stays post. And here four axes include multiple like 400, 401, 403, 405, 408, 409, 410, 413, 414, 429. It means client error. The request contain bad syntax or cannot be fulfilled, and 400 bad request. Invalid request syntax. Server cannot understand the request. Malformed request sent to server. 401 unauthorized. Authentication required or failed. Login required or invalid credentials. Credentials. Accessing protected resources. 403 forbidden. Server understood request but refused to authorize. You don't have permissions to access their informations or data. And accessing admin panel, for example, 404 not found. Requested resources not found. Means sometimes internet will be shut down. Internet goes shut down when we are trying to access some things on the internet, but your page is showing not found. That means 404 resource doesn't exist. Page not found. And 405 method not permission. HTTP method not allowed for these resources. Using get on resources that only accept post. Wrong HTTP method used. 408 means request timeout. Request timeout. Client took too long to send request. Slow network timeout means your internet has been slow. 409. Complete. Request conflicts with current state. Resources conflict. Duplicate entry error. 410. Gone. Resources permanently removed. Resource no longer available. Deleted resource assessed. 414. URL too long. URL length executes server limit. Very long URL request. Too many requests. 429. Rate limit exceeded. API rate limit, for example, and 5xx. It includes 500, 501, 502, 503, 504, 505. Means server error. The server failed to fulfill a valid request. 500 means internal server error. Generic server error. I would work unexpected server error. For example, something went wrong on server. 501 not implemented. Uh, Server doesn't support this functionality. Features not implemented. API endpoint not implemented. 502 bad gateway. Invalid response from upstream server. Server acting as gateway got invalid response. Proxy server error. 503 service unavailable. Server temporarily unavailable. Server overloaded or down. Server maintenance or overload. 504 gateway timeout, upstream server timeout, gateway server timeout, waiting for response, upstream server timeout. 505 HTTP versions not supported. Uh, Server doesn't support HTTP version. Using unsupported HTTP version. And some quick tips: 2xx, 3xx, 4xx, and 5xx. Means 2xx means access, 3xx redirect, and 4xx client error. Check your request, and 5xx server error, server issue. Common example: 200 page loaded successfully. 400, 404 page not found. 401 please login. 500 server error, try again later. So, and that's your complete HTTP status code cheat sheet from 1xx informational response to 5xx server error. Now, whenever you see a status code, you will know exactly what the server is trying to tell you. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more easy to understand tech content. See you in the next video.